48 now. As a result of the continuing U.S. federal government shutdown, the opportunities for scammers to take advantage of the situation are just absolutely wide open. And this is generating some concern about federal workers who are not being paid. As a result, various online donation sites are turning up. And our good friend Sandra Goff from the Better Business Bureau joins us now with how we can know where the money's actually going. And you know, Sandy, we like to think that with people in such distress, that folks will be there to help them. And it turns out some are out to help them out of what little money they may have.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people are probably hitting the panic button right now because that paycheck they're expecting for groceries, utilities, medicine, and everything else, it's just not there. And there's a lot of very kind-hearted people out there that are very concerned about this, so they're trying to reach out to them and help them out, which is great. Better Business Bureau and the Wise Giving Alliance are saying, hold up, because you want to make sure that your money is going to go as it's intended. Sure. So instead of going to these GoFundMe accounts or these pop-up charities, which happens with every single disaster, we've talked about this during natural disasters, this is a different kind of situation. Instead of going there, why not visit your local food bank? Why don't you donate some food in case they need to use these types of utilities or these services? Because let's face it, we've just got done with the holiday season. They've probably seen an uptake in donations because a lot of people tend to go during that holiday season. Right. But there's going to be families that may need to dip into that reserve because they can't get to the grocery store because of the lack of funding. Exactly. Why not consider other social service charities that they may need the support other than the local food bank, and check them out on bbb.org to make sure they're legit. Be wary of those newly created entities. If you see something pop up that has the words military in it or a government entity or something like that, check them out on bbb.org to make sure they're actually legit. Or the Wise Giving Alliance is a fantastic resource because they do all the homework. You
were talking about the GoFundMe thing. These crowdfunding things, you have to be really careful when you look at those.
You really do, because there could be somebody behind them that maybe portray that I'm here to help out the people who have been furloughed or laid off for the last month, and you know, these funds that are being raised are actually going to go towards great causes, but they are not really specific as to what cause it is. That cause could be their very own pocket, or their own checkbook, instead of the other folks that are being affected by this shutdown. But it always helps to do your homework first, and that's what we've been saying all along. And this is a really unfortunate situation for these employees, and hopefully there'll be a resolution soon.
And part of being able to do the homework, you can go to the BBB site.
We're open. Yeah. We are not a federal agency.
You're trustworthy too.
Exactly. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But BBB is actually, we are not, even though it says Bureau in the name, we are not a federal agency. Right. We are a nonprofit, a standalone agency, and you can get a lot of great information. And if you come across any of these crazy websites, you can always report it to our scam tracker tool at scamtracker.org.
All right. The bottom line is you can be generous and you can, share your heartfelt care for these people, but be careful in how you do that.
Absolutely. Check it out first before you write that check or you give that credit card number over the phone or over a website, and make sure they're legit first.
All right, Sandy. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.